Let's see how we go today. I wouldn't say fewer audio issues. Today I just know how to deal with them better, which is not a great place to be in. But okay, I do have audio today, which is great. I love it. I just have to make sure I don't take my headset off. I'll get messed up again. I'm just looking at all the stats to see if everything is working, which it seems to be. All right. Let's do some understanding of where we were at yesterday. Okay. So I think that I got stopped in my expansion about here, at least in this direction. There seems to be an AI player, an AI empire that is holding down this, right? There's even a planet here. 31 population, that's a lot. Maybe this is the homeworld of someone? In which case it was a very, very close spawn. Because usually your homeworld, how much do I have on my homeworld? Yeah. That looks like the starting, I don't know, does it say? It only says Alpine World and a governor. But this is unlikely to be a colony. Unless the AI gets really crazy colonies to start with. But okay, so we're about to expand here. Colonization is in progress. I think this colony hasn't been looked at yet, which will be good to do. We're doing discovery over here and just hoping that I'm able to get past these what they call it, Stekashi Shard guys. Like, as long as they don't sort of have too much of a claim over here, I can get past them, and I hope I don't find I mean, there was first contact here, but that's just with some random, I don't know what these are, but they don't look like an AI empire. These are just sort of random aliens that are parked above Corinth 2, a gas giant. I don't know what they're doing there, but I guess we'll find out when this sort of finishes. Alright. I think I'm ready to keep going. Where's this science ship is going over here to do some more exploration. Maybe given that I have so many science ships compared to the direction of exploration right now, I will scan these in the hopes of finding, or survey these in the hopes of finding maybe a habitable planet. This didn't turn out to be habitable, which is unfortunate, but okay, let's keep going.
Colonization in progress.
So we can. I usually prefer
System
to
survey
do,
complete.
Research stations first, because you get more out of research stations. Right. This one is complete. We'll actually no. You can keep
research complete.
Let's see what this is. Conrinth system. So that's this one here. Could be best be described as giant head blobs. Yeah, cool. Giant head blobs, huh? I mean, that's what they look like. Look like sharks or something, I don't know, or squids. A lot like squids, actually. Alright, Karamo armor. I mean, I'm gonna take this because this is just going to accelerate the research by a lot. So.
Anomaly found.
Alright, thanks. I will just boost that speed up a little bit. Alright, where are we at? Surface signals paid off, and we have finally made a breakthrough. While our mastery of the language may not be complete, we have managed to successfully open diplomatic channels with the civilization we know to be Ignoval Union.
An alien empire has established communications.
Probably these guys should give me some influence. Okay. They are materialists and xenophiles, so we're gonna have really good relations with these guys, I hope. And these guys as well, Interstellar Hulford. What are they? Egalitarian and materialist. So we should have okay relations with them. Wow. Oh, this must be like a federation. Xenophile. So, cool. Should be these guys over here. Yeah. So if we had started with the start, this is something else that I was thinking about. Well, actually it's kind of an advantage, right? Because I guess every one of these AIs gets like a really good starting planet. But if we'd been this guy, right, we would have been locked in a big way. We would have had to leapfrog one of the other empires. So, I don't know. It seems risky to choose this this start. I wonder direct democracy. Interesting that they have different methods, different governance methods, like executive committee and then. Alright. Could go for discovery, but I probably would rather get this starbase influence cost reduction. So I'm gonna go for that. I know it splits the like it means that it takes us longer to get to some ascension perks, but that's okay. I think it spends it slightly more optimally. Alright, so what else? Oh, I need to send envoys here to improve relations, because we're going to want to federate with these guys. So, and I might just wait and see a little bit and see which one's the biggest of these three. It looks like this one here, right? This one has 2 systems, that one has 1, and this has at least sort of, you know, this, and these couple of systems, and then maybe also send a spy. Well, I may as well send a spy now, whilst I have the spare one. So. Right. So the other thing that I hadn't done was to actually think about what this world is going to be. So one of the things to think about is what do you actually need from your planets, right? So you want to maximize research to gain an advantage over the AI, right? With research, everything just gets better. Like your economy gets stronger, your ships get stronger, your output from jobs get bigger, and all of that sort of stuff, which is a really good place to be in. So research is a very powerful thing to maximize. So one of the early planets needs to be a research planet. But they also take a while to actually get going. So it usually takes maybe, well, you have to get to at least 10 population to get anything out of a research planet, because research labs have research labs only are available once you build a planetary capital. So that's why they take a while to develop. But the other thing to that you also run into early on is empire sprawl problems, especially if I was to keep colonizing, and as these planets grow here, it's going to get harder to maintain this. And if you go over the empire sprawl, everything slows down. Like your Unity slows down. Well, not everything, but lots of things slow down. Your Unity growth slows down. It's more expensive to adopt new traditions, I should say. And your research, it gets also gets more expensive, which is not what you want. So if you go a little bit over this, you can actually get sort of 5% more expensive research, in which case, you know, it sort of undoes some of the effects that you might have had from researching reduced research speed by. So I think one of these early planets needs to be a administration world and also a research world. And the other thing that you have to do sort of fairly early on, although not as the first thing, because Earth can, like your home planet can help you with that in a big way, is these consumer goods. And maybe a bit of food, but we should be okay on this stuff for now. But maybe the third or fourth or fifth planet needs to be a consumer goods planet. And then once the first administrative center and consumer goods, as well as a good food planet is set up, you're good to go. You can then just keep going with research and alloy planets, maybe some energy credits planets, for a really long time before you need more of the other kinds of planets. So, alright, even if I wanted to make this like a food planet, it wouldn't be very good, right? Like an agricultural district, I can only do sort of 6 here or 7 of these generator districts, which is not very good, and especially not of the mining district. So this can either be the research planet, or it can be the what do you call it? The consumer goods. Sorry, not the administrative planet, or it can also be the consumer goods planet. Let's see what we have here. This is in a similar boat, although it could be a nice generator planet, energy credits planet. But it's way too early for that sort of stuff. So this one is slightly better in terms of the industrial districts. So I'm probably going to make this the research planet, and this wow, it actually doesn't really matter, because one of these is going to be a research planet and the other is going to be a bureaucratic center. So we have 6, so we need at least sort of 10 districts. So with every district you build, you unlock an additional building slot. So we probably have enough in both. I might just make this the research planet then, because they take a little bit longer to develop. Well, I'm gonna run into Empire Sprawl pretty soon, so I'd rather do it in the slightly other direction. So the reason you want to specialize your planet is because it makes it cheaper to maintain, or it produces more output of a specific type, right? So if we look at this bureaucratic center, we get an increase of administrative capacity by 2. So instead of 10, we get 12 from each bureaucrat, which is great. And then the job upkeep is reduced by 10%, which is also nice. It means that we don't cut as much into the consumer goods consumption. And then the pulp ethics chance reduced by 20%, so it's sort of a drawback, but we'll be okay. Alright, and yeah, again, the reason I'm building a city district is to unlock more building slots. The only other way is to actually upgrade the planetary administration. You can see +2 building slots, and you get 1 by default, but the only other way is to actually get city districts, and there's also sometimes some research that you can get. Alright, let's keep going.
Incoming transmission.
Okay, they want to establish an embassy, which is great.
Incoming transmission.
Okay, so these commercial pacts I'm not as or research agreements I'm not that excited about because they cost me influence. And right now I need my influence to actually expand, so I'm just gonna ignore this. Like I need my influence to keep capturing
Incoming transmission.
so this is fine. Hopefully the last one will also go for now.
System survey complete. Incoming transmission.
No, I don't want a commercial pact. Hope they don't get offended at me for that. This might be a good time to actually build a second construction ship because I actually want to keep expanding over here with them. And then I'll build a construction ship here to capture some of this value. So the reason that I'm dismissing anomalies at this point is that right now I want to find, sort of discover more systems, so do more, understand the land around me better, and then also find planets, right? So I'd much rather know whether there's a planet here or here than do the anomaly research right here, which will be nice to do, but it could wait. And once these science ships have improved, like in terms of their level, that'll be good as well. It's come to refer to as Gigantic, docile creatures capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace, right? They roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases, right? Which is why they're parked on top of a gas giant. The upper layers of many gas giants. Yep, it's highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is the only food source, but intake of other nutrients is yet to be observed, right? They're of attack, even when provoked, they can safely be ignored.
An alien empire has established communications.
So we can just ignore these guys. Sometimes you get unlucky with that stuff and you have, it blocks off a system, and then you might have to like upgrade your fleet or whatever to defend it. It's worthwhile to start getting some star bases up. I'm hoping to federate, so I'm probably not going. I'm going to make this like an anchorage rather than
System survey complete.
Usually, if I'm planning to attack an alien or an AI, I will build like a an outpost or a star base with shipyards, like full shipyards, to be able to build fleets and
Construction
reinforce
complete.
fleets. We will get going with this stuff. Oh. So the problem here is that I've captured a system that's right next to this fallen empire system. So they get upset at that. If I decline, they will just come in and attack me, which I can't win against. So we'll accept and lose this outpost, which is unfortunate. And then I have to build probably this one, and then I can also build that one, but that was a silly mistake. Yeah. Okay.
System
I forgot about
survey
that
complete.
mechanic. Right. You can survey this system here. So it'll also apply to this system, but I should be able to capture this system. Just hoping there isn't like a usable planet. Okay. I'm happy that there's an abandoned gateway close to what I'm doing. Otherwise you can't get... Oh, that sucks though.
Construction complete.
That it's in the system right next to it. And there's like a potentially habitable planet here. Wow. that's unlucky. Hope this isn't green, because if it's green, then I can never get to it. What? Yeah. You should have seen a video. I seem to be having some issues with the stream health today. Yeah, let me turn off Wi-Fi. 1 sec. Okay, I should be back now. It's a lesson to learn for the future. I was streaming over Wi-Fi, which, so I live in an apartment complex, and what happens is that you get interference over Wi-Fi, but I have Ethernet plugged into my computer, so there's no reason to stream over Wi-Fi. Anyway, sorry about that. In the future, I need to make sure that to always to keep the Wi-Fi turned off on this computer. All right. Always something more to learn. Be very sad if this turns out to be habitable.
System survey complete.
Right, that's going ahead.
Anomaly found. Incoming transmission.
Might be okay. Oh, there's a migration treaty, which is excellent. So I'll be interested to see if this ticks over to be green. Maybe
Colony
some of the
established.
others. Hasn't yet.
System survey complete.
Might be at the end of the month though. Alright, this is going to be a tech well, so it'll just be a matter of building a bunch of those kinds of districts. No. Hasn't solved the problem yet. So we have a migration treaty with these guys.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
Still don't want to do a migration treaty. And these guys. No. Maybe because they're a little bit further away, these guys, than these guys. Well, at least it's not green. I tend to still go for these kinds of planets. Although this isn't a very good one. This can be like a bit of a rural world to like just get some base resources, like some mining districts, some generator districts, and some agricultural districts. Yeah, alright. Lots of science ships no longer have anything to do. I can afford to be a little bit more thorough in the surveying of systems because I have so many science ships just going in one direction, right? Looks like we'll be able to get out under these guys. And there's even a split here, which is great. Alright, another edict, so we'll reduce the starbase output cost. Let's see if we can go for this system. Yes. Alright. Weird that... Didn't I ask for that? Right. President. Alright. I don't think I'm going to influence this. Plus 30 per month. So I'll try to keep this sort of where it's at right now, so that that passes this. Oh, hang on. Yeah, so they have a minerals, both have a minerals edict, and this person is ruling.
Construction complete.
They seem to be
Anomaly found.
okay. I guess something's not great with the network this morning. Just unfortunate. I have fiber to the premise, so I don't know what else I can do. Always a different problem every day, right? Looks like we're not dropping frames anymore. So I got the mandate fulfilled, which is nice. It gives you a bit of a Unity boost. I think it gives you like 6 months worth of, which is cool. So we can let's take a look at the new one. I didn't want contacts. So this still ruling from Earth and want me to maintain plus 30 per month in terms of these minerals. We'll see. Okay, there goes more frames. Maybe I'll restart the stream with a slightly lower bitrate. I'll be back in just a moment. Yeah, maybe I can change that setting on the fly. Looks like it. Let's go to 8,000. I don't know if that'll fix it, but we'll see. It seems to be green for now. Like the status indicator. Alright. Alright, stream is back to healthy. So maybe we just have to do a little bit lower quality today. We'll see how we go tomorrow. Alright. Sorry about that. Alright, we'll build up. This is a pretty good system in terms of stations, which is good. So this is still surveying. Maybe I'll explain the idea behind the way that I do exploration. So this is really cool that we have a bit of a branching down here. So usually what I tend to do is, oh, I'll keep going. I survey along choke points, right? So the original surveying path was done sort of
Research
along here
complete.
to push outwards
Anomaly
as fast
found.
as possible. Now in this case, and let me just pick research. Pop growth speed is nice, especially this early on. Okay, we'll need to take a look at those factions. Okay, this research pick is kind of interesting. Usually at pretty early on you get this choice at some point. So tile blockers don't help me right now. eventually I will want to go for this, and it'll come back in the future again, but I'm not going to pick it right now because it doesn't solve any problems for me, right? The biggest problems I have right now is population growth. Like that needs to speed up. Research needs to go faster. I need to find more planets, that sort of stuff, and none of that is helped by blockers right now. Gene clinics are pretty marginal in terms of, if not sort of bad in lots of situations. The idea with gene clinics is that you get population to work in them to boost the growth of your planet, but all that gets you is more population to do other things. So you may as well get the population working in the gene clinics to do something valuable instead, and you don't have to build the gene clinics. And the boost to growth is only 5% from gene clinics per population. So until about 20 population in, right? Like it's maybe a little bit less. You don't really get anything, right? Like in that time, overall, you may as well have had that population do something else. And by the time your planets are at 20 population, it's like you don't really care about more population at that point too much. So, I mean, it's nice at that point. Like at 20 population, some research plans eventually get up to sort of 50 population able to do research. So, but it takes a really, really long time to pay off, and even then the payoff is kind of small. So then I usually go for one of these options down here which are permanent, but you know, if there's nothing good to pick here, then I may as well pick this. Monthly Unity +2 right now is pretty nice because it just gets me to unlock traditions a little bit faster, so I'll go for that. And then we needed to look at factions. So usually the first faction is pretty good, like they are just very happy with you, but then when it comes to the second faction, I might have to adjust some policies. We'll have to see. Alright, so these guys are pretty friendly. I'm not that worried about them attacking me. I think I have a spy network, so I'll just be able to see a little bit about their basic stats, which will be interesting. And then I will probably want to maintain some
Incoming
of the
transmission.
It's nice. Maintain maybe an equivalent fleet strength with them. So the embassy is good to. So at the moment we are improving relations with these guys, right? So their fleet power is overwhelming. It might be worthwhile for me to just get like a few extra ships. I'm there improving relations, and an embassy helps with that, right? All right, we'll take a look at that faction. So it means that the effectiveness of diplomats that I send to the Interstellar Warfare Coalition is just a little bit more, so our relations grow a little bit faster. So +2, usually it's +1. So improve relations. So that's good. I'm looking to, what does this do? We can ask to join their federation. Maybe. Alright. Oh, we needed to look at the faction. Yeah, the second faction is usually not as, so they want me to do federation. So, okay, that's fine. We're aiming to do that anyway, right? Alright, let's see. Science ships. Right, I'll get this science ship to explore in this direction and the other one to... Oh, there were two to explore. There's no leader in here? Right. Guess this leader died. Very early death.
Construction complete.
Okay, so in picking some of these leaders, the researchers, I'm looking if there is anything interesting in terms of specialization.
System survey complete.
the way that research works is that if you put someone with a certain specialization, they tend to get more techs of that specialization, but they don't care about any of these, right? And then the next question is sort of age, because
transmission.
The younger they are, the longer they stay around. The longer they stay around and can gain experience.
Research complete.
I don't care about that. I don't want it right now.
Incoming transmission.
Like, these are nice, but they cost influence to maintain, so I don't want it right now. I'm gonna take the blue lasers just to make sure that my fleet power is staying good. So we can do a bit of upgrading and then expanding. Maybe going to 10. Yeah.
Research complete.
Well, actually, I should probably just keep a little bit of influence around so I can keep pushing here.
Ships upgraded.
Alright. Okay, that's good. Alright, Corvette build speed is nice in the long run, but we're not going to do as much war, so it's not as important. Afterburners are nice. Minerals for miners. Let's see how many miners we have. Well, 20. This is good to get over time, but only really once we have like a mining world. So I'm gonna get the afterburners. Alright, let's keep looking at these science ships. So that's being done. So I'll sort of get that to leapfrog.
Anomaly found.
And then we'll do this. This construction ship isn't doing anything. See, this is why it's not that good to actually get
incoming transmission.
A lot of construction ships, because they end up just doing nothing. Great. So we have pretty good relations here. So we have a migration treaty here, which is good. And then these can keep improving. Alright.
Incoming transmission.
This is so low, like, I'm gonna ignore it for now.
System survey complete.
See this migration pact? It costs us influence, and right now influence is at a premium. I only have +3. Which is weird because I have factions that are doing pretty good, but base is only 2. And factions is... Oh, so it's almost 4. Okay, that's nice. Right. So this system is fully surveyed, so I'll keep pushing in this direction.
Anomaly found.
Okay. This is like a... This is a system that's probably going to block expansion in this direction. I might have to leapfrog it, but as long as they're neutral, we're okay. Alright. Alright. So we have to remember that I can't capture this system. I'll get them, they will be annoyed at me. So I have to go to this one, but I may as well capture this system next.
System survey
so after
complete.
These guys have constructed that, I'll get this outpost. I know it's not a very good planet, but at least it's a planet. It's better than nothing. Alright. Empire Sprawl. Well, actually, I should probably look to pick something else, because I've actually got an early bureaucracy. Sorry, bureaucratic. This looks like a migration treaty. I don't want that to go away. So I'll pause for a little bit. Starbases reduced by 20% is nice, but we have so little cost from starbases right now. So I'll push towards this for now. Right. I will agree to migration treaties because they potentially unlock some of these planets that are currently not inhabitable. But not always. Like if
system survey complete.
If the species is fairly similar in terms of their habitability, which in a Federation they probably are, they're not gonna. But it did turn this green. But I can't have this planet, so. Okay, we'll do first contact with these guys. And then this science ship. Okay, so this splits. So I'll probably pull this science ship forward, and then for this science ship, I'll keep going in this direction. It looks like
System
we've discovered
survey
some
complete.
open. Well, I hope I can get past these guys. So, well, actually, it looks like this is just a closed system. So I'll get these guys to survey in this direction. Actually, in this direction first. So let's see what this looks like. Yeah, no, they're science ships, right? So let's see. So I have to give up someone here. Like I can't. I don't have any available envoys. So what I'm gonna do is, I have really good relations with this, and they're already improving relations with us. So I might pull the guy from Interstellar Welfare Coalition out and do this first contact. The problem with this one here, like I wouldn't have done this if I'd known that I'm about to get a first contact with an actual AI, but that's okay. So now I know there's an AI in this direction, like an Empire, so I really need to push towards this choke point. But that's going to be pretty hard to get to. Like there's a lot of systems in this direction. I might change my mind about actually capturing this right now and instead go for this. I can capture this at any time, and it's not like it's a really good planet. I can delay that planet, so I'd rather not spend the influence here right now. Although I didn't get it back, which is not great. Oh, I need to cancel. Alright, I got it back there. Alright, yeah. I think that's this first contact chain. So I'm gonna be a bit more aggressive in pushing out here, to at least try and secure this and hope that I think they have this may well be a construction ship. Well, it seems to be moving forward. I don't know. It might be another science ship doing exploration. Right.
Incoming transmission.
That's cool. Let's see if any more planets open up as a result of that. Doesn't look like it.
Anomaly found.
Right. This choke point will be really important to get to. And we are slightly more likely to get to this one compared to this one. But even this one is going to be a hard ask. And again, the reason I'm skipping these is because these guys are going to get upset with me if I don't. Right. Looks like they're doing pretty aggressive system scans, similar to me, like they have 2. But it also, like I didn't encounter them here, I only encountered them here, which means that unless they were a little bit lazy about exploration, they might still be a little bit further away, which I'm hoping for, so. But, I don't know. Right now, I don't know anything about these systems, so they could already have outposts in these systems.
System survey complete.
Alright. I'll keep surveying this area
Construction complete.
for habitable planets. I'm so far ahead with surveying compared to where I can build outposts because of my influence limitation. Alright. It's worthwhile to take a look at planets and see if we want to do anything for them. So we don't have any. So when I look at planets, what I usually look at is whether there are any more available jobs, and if they are they jobs that I care about? So in this case, there aren't any available jobs. So then I look at sort of the problem areas that we have, right? So right now, alloys are pretty low. So I might build an alloy foundry. Although I'm not using alloys that much, but might be worthwhile to go for that. the others, like, we're doing pretty good on minerals. Energy credits is fine, could be better. So maybe for the next time we spend on this planet or expand on this planet, we might go for some energy credits to keep this number good. But for now we'll add some alloy foundries, which will cut into our mineral supply a little bit. Okay. So this is the bureaucratic center. Right now we're doing fine on Empire Sprawl compared to administrative capacity. But that's going to change over time, especially if I colonize some more planets, although that's not looking that likely right now. But I'll build another administrative offices. It's kind of a gamble in terms of how early you go for it. If I had discovered like a lot of planets to go for, it would have paid off in a bigger way that I had this early bureaucratic center. But it's not looking at that likely that I will get to have colonize a lot more planets. Maybe once this Federation closes with these guys, but yeah. Okay. Oh, we want to look at the first contact again. I assume it's this one here. Yeah. How's this one going? Stage 3. Okay.
Anomaly found.
The reason I'm not doing anything with anomalies is right now I need to just find habitable planets, right? Okay. So they've built an outpost here, which is not good news. I'm gonna be hard pressed at building an outpost in here. So I'm likely to have lost this chain of expansion or this direction of expansion.
System survey complete.
They also might have been coming from this direction. Alright, let's see what we have here. Mixture of ending booming and what seems like that grinding of metal on metal. Continued unabated for several minutes. Howling and that's chill. Just as the envoy thought the noise had died down, they started up again, louder than before. With a Vince switched the receiver off, he turned to the gathered crowd of officers covering behind their seats. Wow, that's quite something. It's hard to imagine what species making noises we have picked up from the bugbears. Could be anything other than hostile. Naval officers already fear the worst and assume we will soon be at war with them, but calmer heads suggest we'd better off waiting and seeing. First contact. It's impossible to predict how, but it's a challenge for any noises. I don't really want to do that. No, I'll pick this. Okay, it's a happiness penalty, but whatever.
Anomaly found.
All right, let's see. Signs. Okay. We'll keep looking in this direction.
System survey complete.
Alright. I think that's this one here. No. It's this one. Okay. I didn't read it because I didn't need to make a choice. Alright, so again, I can't capture this system here. I can only go for this, so I'll move here. Otherwise these guys get annoyed at me for
incoming transmission.
Colonizing something. Okay. So there's an invitation to join the Federation. Diverse ethics impose a 50% smaller penalty to Federation cohesion. Would make a valuable ally, would join our federal sovereign stars. Invite us to join the Federation. So, I think this is what we were aiming for. I'll probably join this Federation and then aim to be like the strongest member in the Federation over time and then take them over. I don't know how to do that yet, but sorry, I just noticed something that I need to fix. One moment. I'll go for this, just to learn about
An alien
Federations.
empire has established communications.
These guys are a little bit militarists and xenophile, but they're open to it. So we'll have good relations with these guys. Alright. Now I'm interested to look over the diplomatic options that we have. Can't start a vote to kick them from the Federation. I can leave. We can demand that the permanently submit to us but become a vassal. Corporate authority. Nations' relative powers greater and equal superior relative to Interstellar. So it looks like if I'm much stronger than them, I can demand them to become my vassals. Okay. Maybe this is what we would be going for. So I have to have relative power is greater equal to superior relative to Interstellar. So it might be in a range of things. I need to make sure that I don't fall into that. Like I need to make sure that my fleet strength is still good. They have superior, and these guys overwhelming, and these guys overwhelming. Okay. Right, so that gives me information over here. So what I could do, but it would be really expensive to build a, yeah, it'd be really expensive to build a, but I almost have it. To build an outpost and keep being able to explore in this direction. Maybe that's interesting. Because I'm locked, oh okay. So it looks like no one's going to be able to capture it. So I'll retreat these guys back home. Maybe start to scan some of these systems. Get this guy to finish off. Try to get to this choke point to secure these systems over here. Alright. Well, I'm not supposed to know this information. That things wrap around like this. But anyway, I think that's a bit of a bug. Right. Cool. Still going to push for this. Looks like everyone's going to be friendly in this game. I'm going to leave my envoys with these guys for now. Actually, let's see if I have any spare. These guys are a bit wary. Let's maybe go for these guys who are not as much. Oh, both. I have two available actually. So we are going to aim to have good relations with these guys as well.
Research complete.
Alright, so a little bit of influence there. Administrative capacity plus 5% is nice because it scales with everything else as well. Which is good. Like it scales as I build out my administrative capacity overall. Right, I'm gonna expand this fleet a little bit just to keep up in terms of probably spend 500 here.
Anomaly
this is so
found.
sad. Let's actually move here. It's not fully survey. It says full intel level. Interesting. 200 I'm lacking. This would cost me 400 influence to go to here. I don't think I can afford that. I need to push to here very quickly. Which looks like it's going to be hard to achieve actually. Because they've already pushed to here.
System survey complete.
So maybe I'll lose this choke point as well. We'll see. I'm interested that they were able to build an outpost here. I guess it was only sort of friendly aliens. So I have 2 more. I have enough for one of these outposts. So I'll wait for this to finish.
Construction complete.
It's not fully surveyed. I don't understand that. Actually, this guy is closer. I don't get it. Like, didn't I survey this? Let's see, is this fully surveyed? Yes. Okay, I'll keep surveying. Maybe this is where the scientist died. That was halfway through. Okay. There's an encounter over here. Looks like my science ship is actually going in this direction. Okay. Do I go through with this? I should not be spying right now. Yeah. There's no point. I already know all the information. Like, I know their fleet power. So, whatever. Alright, this is coming over here. How much influence would it cost me to do this? Another 38. I may well do it if I get enough influence before this system is fully surveyed. It only looks like there's one thing left to survey in here. Maybe the wormhole. Oh no, this thing. And that's almost finished. So now I'm gonna just build the outpost here.
System survey complete.
And then hopefully grab this outpost quickly as well.
System survey complete.
Still need more influence though. I'm gonna survey this system as well. Alright. Okay. We can get the population growth one. So getting this population growth one is a really good way to spend that tradition. Alright. Afterburner is nice. Mining station output is pretty good because it'll boost both of these and we're actually getting low on energy credits. So that's good. Alright, let's go to here. Only lacking 9, which we should have in about 3 months.
Anomaly
A
found.
bit less, maybe 2, hopefully. Probably not actually 2. Alright, we'll leave the anomaly for now. You can maybe survey here. And it's just gonna get more and more expensive. Like I need 400, so.
Incoming transmission.
I'm not gonna go for the research agreement. Alright, let's see. I think we're going to capture this, which is good. But it also, there are no habitable planets over here, so it doesn't really matter as much. Well, there might still be one here, but at least we got
Incoming
this.
transmission.
No, still don't want that. I don't know, I feel a little bit boxed in, so now I have to aim to...
Incoming transmission.
Yes, we will take that. Now I have to aim to just take these on over as the Federation.
Construction complete.
Okay. So they seem to be wanting to join our Federation as well, which is cool.
Anomaly found. Research
They're like a
complete.
vote. Federation Association offer. The Federals from South voted to offer Democratic Corporation Association status with the Federation. means, but I guess we'll find out. Blue lasers. Research station output might be good. Although these fusion reactors would also be good to get now.
System survey
They're a
complete.
step towards stronger ships. I might also capture this system here as soon as I can to just block off leapfrogging, you know, because they can still build something here with enough. Oh, great. Yes, I'll take that and hope that some of these planets get better as a result. Doesn't look like it. Move here. I'm so sad that I can't have this planet. Alright, let's see what we can do here. There's still a chance there's a habitable planet in there, but okay. So I might want to try to capture the Federation presidency or whatever. Well, very strong relations. Equivalent economic power though already, which is good. Means that, you know, we'll keep very like open, non-worry
Incoming
AI
transmission.
empires. Yes,
Construction complete.
there's an election. Alright.
Anomaly found.
Good war and okay.
System survey complete.
Oh, I should have actually looked at it. The mandate. I forgot what it was. Alright. I will capture this and then make it. Oh, look at this. Okay. Next variation is unlocked defederation packs are now active. Okay. How do I get to the Federation information? Prosperous unification. Expansion planner, society. Maybe in society, no. Contacts. I want to be able to reliably get to that screen, not just whenever there's a button.
System
Rebels,
survey
members,
complete.
fleet laws. Let me pause. I want to read more about this, but I don't know. Species? Factions? No. Manage faction? We made these guys happy, which is cool. Leaders? Ship designer, edicts, expansion planner. Planets? No. Oh man, I want to know how I can find the Federation stuff. Must be in contacts. Diplomacy. Maybe in this here. Alright, I'm just gonna look it up. One moment. Stellaris Federation screen. How to get to it. Looks like other people have the same question. Should be top right of the screen, the blue button with the R. Okay. It's kind of funny. So blind. Alright, let's take a look at this. Officer exchange. Welcoming nature. 15 small adhesion penalty. 50% smaller penalty. Okay. Alright, members of this federation are unified and ready to cooperate with whatever problems may arise. Alright, we'll assign an envoy here. Let's make sure that takes.
Incoming transmission.
Cool. So I have the worst economy right now. The others have stronger economy, and I assume that depending on this is who gets to choose the president. No Federation fleets. Okay. Succession term. Sets the term length for certain succession types. Votes are determined by diplomatic weight. More influential members wield more power. Okay. Every member has one vote and each vote has equal value. Okay, so I probably want to get to this diplomatic, but centralization of medium or higher. Okay. War declaration. I probably want to get to be the president and then get to president decides. Free migration. I probably prefer this to be enabled, but I already have migration treaties. Okay. I wonder what this each one thing contributes to its cohesion. Okay. Monthly cohesion impact 2.35 envoys assigned, rotation succession type from members, from ethics, diverse ethics. Okay. Unified federation is, and it ranges from -100 to +100. Seem to be doing okay. XP generated. So we have 4 envoys right now. Everyone has assigned 1. Don't seem to need more right now, so we'll leave it. Okay, that makes sense. So I want to grow my economy to be the strongest and be able to choose the president, and then maybe start to change some of these laws so that I can make more of the decision myself and incorporate okay, they don't support that right now. Increase the number of favors. Negative effect on cohesion. Okay. I don't know how favors work, but so embassy, yes. All right, let's keep going. Wow. All right, I need to build out to this. This is probably, these 2 planets will probably mean that the difference between like being able to win or lose this game. The red ones are okay because I just need to form more migration treaties with people, and then they may turn green.
Construction
so be more
complete.
habitable. This is unlikely to ever happen. May as well withdraw this guy. Like it costs what? 400, probably like nearly like 450 influence. I don't know. I'll keep this guy around. in case influence builds up. But that would be like 100 months, so like 10 years or something like that nearly, before I would have that amount of influence. And then they probably keep expanding and the influence costs keeps sort of building up. But there might be some events where I get some influence, which would be nice. Right, we'll build this stuff. But then I'll leave it in the area so I can keep pushing towards this system. Alright, now that I've finished exploring over here, I will start to do anomalies. Alright, this guy as well. Yeah, so they just keep pushing, right? This guy's really lucky. They have so much open space to capture. It's going to be hard to keep up with these guys. Although I do get these 2 more planets and this one here, so I can still double the number of planets that I have. But yeah, these guys are going to be pretty strong. They're going to be the strongest Federation members. They're the ones to overcome. Which might take quite a bit of time. But I have a research planet, and the AI tends not to do that. And that's how you get your advantage. Maybe I want to push for a second research planet. And 1 alloy planet. But then I don't have a consumer goods one. Alright. I have to hope that... Okay, majority vote. Low Federation centralization.
Construction complete.
I'm happy. That's the direction to push in, although for me to benefit from that, I assume that I need to be like one of the stronger members. From an economy perspective. Alright. Let's keep researching anomalies. I'll research it in that system, but I don't know. I never can capture this system, unfortunately, because of these guys. Right.
Research complete.
Sure. We're getting low on food, so it might be nice to capture that. Alright, let's take a look at our planets. Okay, so right now I'm having energy credits problems, and my view is that your home planet should solve problems for you, and I have these problems here. And then specialization planets. Oh, look at this. I don't
System
need
survey complete.
more empires, so administrative capacity right now. So I'm gonna refocus. None, low fleet contribution, or I'll vote yes to that for now. Right, I need to take care of my planets. Got some problems with amenities as well. Usually look for hollow theaters to solve that problem, so I'll build some of those. Okay, so we have some unemployed on here. What do we need? We'll need some more consumer goods. Maybe I'll make this the bureaucratic center as well as get some industrial districts going here. Okay, Tech World, 3 unemployed, so we need...
Research complete.
I'll build 5 of those. That should help there as well. Corvette build speed might be good. No, I'll go for the hull points for now. I don't need to build a lot of them, I just need to have the strongest strongest fleet power, you know. Oh, the other thing I should do is stop the auto-generated designs. You can do a lot better than the default. I mean, this is pretty obvious, right? But the other stuff isn't as obvious in terms of what to do, like how you equip the firepower here, as well as as well as the what do you call it? The battleships tend to require fairly you know, you have to look after them, because the battleships are best at long range and they can lay down huge amounts of firepower. But then again, I'm not that interested in war in this game, right? So I don't know, I'm just interested in boosting my fleet power. Anyway, this is fine. Some point defense. I'll save this and upgrade. Which is fine. Maybe spend this a little bit more on building the fleet power to that.
Situation log updated.
These guys are so lucky how they spawn. Like, they get all of this space and all of this space. It's crazy. We'll see, we'll see. Yes, we'd like to do that. And then we can keep not fully serving. Frustrating. Yeah, so this is gonna keep building, right? This is now 550, so I should withdraw this ship. Get them to come over here. And get these science ships to start doing
ships
these
upgraded.
anomalies. Right.
Construction
It's gonna be
complete.
hard to keep up with in terms of the economy, but the AI tends to build really dumb planets, so. Vote weight. So I want to get to that diplomatic weight stuff. So that also means that we should go for this, put more emphasis on diplomatic power as well. So maybe this is good to go for early. But anyway, Empire Sprawl. Well, it's starting to be a problem, isn't it? The starbase upkeep by 20%. It's like 6. Alright, we'll go for this. So some encounters over here. Another encounter here. I don't know if I have any envoys though. No. Don't really need that.
Situation log updated.
Is it, I know this one. Let's see. We'll do this research project and then leave that. So that should be researching there. Which is fine. I think this is a nice one. Although I don't remember what happens at the end. Right, seems to still be some unemployment. Still at 0 population. Sorry, 0 jobs. And I still have a, well, this is fine. Still have a bit of an energy credits problem. So, closing of borders. So what do we have here? So a little bit of, still are building more, so I'm not that worried about this, and then we can upgrade this as well. Cool. This is growing nicely, which is good.
Incoming transmission.
We'll take an embassy.
Anomaly found.
Don't want research agreements right now. I still need my influence. So migration
Incoming
pacts
transmission.
and, yeah, very expensive. Let's see. Any more migration pacts that I can form? So I have a migration pact here.
Incoming transmission.
Is that with me? No, with someone else. I'm not gonna agree to that right now.
Incoming transmission.
No, don't care. So let's see. Migration treaty, still don't want to yet. Fine. We're improving relations with them now. That's good. These guys won't want to. Let's see.
System survey complete.
Well, pretty unlikely for now. Already have a migration treaty down here. Alright. Just need to keep going.
An alien empire has established communications.
Another one. Okay, cool. So that must have cleared that first contact event chain. So I should have another envoy available. Alright. Yeah. So let's see, we had this one which had positive relations. So let's go and improve relations with them. Maybe, oh no, I already have an embassy, which is fine. Alright. This 2 naval capacity was probably sucked out by the Federation, I assume.
Research complete.
Why isn't it researching the project? Alright, that's nice. Don't care about this, don't really care about this. Although it'll be good to unlock, it's probably the best of things here. Much after, so if the energy siphon excites energy from you, okay. This is... Send energy credits to attempt to stabilize the planet. Alright, we'll try this again, but I think it fails. Oh. Special missions, but we do not have much time. Grimacing.
Situation log updated.
Hang on, let's pick the research here. This energy siphon is fine, but whatever. Let's go for the hydroponics farms. Alright. We'll do this research.
Special project complete.
What does it say? Science officers proud to report it all can now be reclassified as an arid rather than a barren planet. This security enriched the humans. Okay. Still not very good. So I'm hoping for more. It's nice. So there's a chance to do three more planets, right? Based on migration treaties. 4. And 2 additional ones that I can already do. So 3 additional ones, which will grow, double the number of planets that I have, and then maybe even go to an additional 4 after that, if I get some good migration treaties going. So that's really good. I shouldn't stay, but that's why I built these anchorages to
Situation log updated.
Let's research some of these.
Research complete.
Right, we will do this. This. Right, let's do it. Right, we'll keep
Special
going.
project complete.
Having search ship bands, which is science officer. Crewmembers must have killed each other. Okay, the solitude. Right, whatever. Right. They died. Whatever. Alright, so they're still working on that. Alright, let's keep looking at this. Energy credits will be good. This improves my fleet power, which is good. I'll delay the energy credits just for a moment.
Special project complete.
Alright. We will build this. This is a pretty good system, like 20 healed system. That's excellent. Alright, what do we have? Diplomat away from economy. Worker pop resource output, habitability minus 2%. I'd prefer not to have the habitability deduction, which isn't good. What else? Diplomat away from tech. I don't want that.
Construction complete.
Unity isn't very good. Army upkeep, that's fine. Fleet power, no. But with the scan of particular massive asteroid, rock core is shot through. Conductive crystals, true. Recognize the maximum as a primitive neural lattice. To be thinking in some capacity. Not fully sapient. Want to excavate the core. Alright. We'll do that. What's this? Once coaxed from beneath the crust, does not respond well to vacuum of space. Instrument reads cell energy spike. Rocky lamp gently but decides through fractures. Minister savage, but whatever special charge animated is now gone. Okay. Ah, whatever. Army upkeep. I think that I'm gonna have a really good fleet. So this one is good. Research station output, starbase upkeep is nice, but I'll support this. What else?
Research complete.
Kills. Sorry. I don't really care about this, so I'll leave it. Any empire with inside the border zone breach. Okay. I'll leave these two. I don't know what they mean, so I'll leave it. Minerals from jobs. We're not really working that much yet. Basic strike crafts are a good step towards battleships, so we'll keep going with that. Right, this should be building a starbase, and then we can build a starbase in
Construction complete.
Quite a bit of influence.
System survey complete.
Let's see. Migration treaty. Minus 24. Opinion. Distance. Base. I don't know what that opinion can get to. Let's see. So, let me see. Okay, plus 108, but it seems to be like a scaled version, so you can go over 100. So we just have to keep improving these relations, I guess. It's going up by how much? 4? Great. So it should be going up reasonably quickly. Let's just build it. I'm not building my colony ships just yet. I should upgrade another one of these star bases actually.
Construction complete.
Right, because I don't know which species these are habitable with. Varian and
Incoming transmission.
Human. So what you can see here is that the migration treaty has yielded me a green planet, right? Like a really habitable planet. Right, let's take a look at this. We would like to join the Federal Sovereign Stars, if you'd have us. Great. Alright, I'm happy. Right, let's see. So I need an Varian, and so they declined. Failed. Okay. Means our cohesion is a little bit worse. Human Varian. I wonder why they voted against. Okay. so we'll build that. Did I go for this one? I think I did. Yeah. Maybe I should build build one shipyard here. That'd be good. So then I won't. Because the travel time plus the what do you call the build time? It's like the travel time just probably trumps the this whole like it's good to have a shipyard here, and I may as well delay that building. So I still have some bad energy credits. Let's see how we're going in the Federation. So I've overtaken one of them, which is good, but they're shooting ahead quite strongly. Still got +2 cohesion, which is good. 100 cohesion. Not a very strong fleet, but I guess it's a fleet. Need to get to medium.
Construction complete.
Will require probably a higher level of alliance, I assume. All right, we'll build this shipyard and then build the colony ships down here. All right. Once we get this research planet going, this tech world, we'll be in a good position. Let's look at our planets again. Wow, they just sort of leapfrogged here. I should build this up. Alright, let's take a look at our planets. So still got 2 jobs. I'll prioritize the technicians here. I'd prefer not to work this actually, but whatever. Right. We allow your opponents 1 additional district. So that's not very good. Empire Sprawl. Still got plenty of that, so maybe I'll but I get an ascension perk, so I should take that and take this technological ascendancy, which is a really good research.
Construction complete.
Right, and this is a variant. Okay, so this one I will build here. Human and variant. Yeah. 30%. Okay. Let's see. Can I get... Wow, that's going up a lot. -9. So it went from -14 to -9 when that went up by 50, so okay. We'll get another anchorage going here. Don't have to take and don't have this. Still want another, let's see, another anchorage. It might be worth it to capture this trade value. But it's gonna go away. This is the research point, and the reason that it has good trade value right now is because there are lots of clerks working. But it's gonna be switched to research, which is far higher value. So, I don't know. It's only sort of a short-term thing. Let's keep capturing these systems. Actually, I should build the mining station first and then capture this. This is still building. And then I'll capture this. Okay, so what's the... 2 additional agricultural districts. Probably can't do it in the last 80 days. I don't think I did this. Ah well. I should keep a better eye on that stuff in the future. I always say that. Then I forget.
Construction complete.
Alright. Still got quite a bit of minerals to capture over here. Alright. Oh, we were looking at our planet, so nothing here, but we can upgrade this. I'll keep adding a couple of the industrial districts because we're fine on... Yeah. We're fine on Empire Sprawl. This is close to doing us a lot of good. I'll add the last 2 city districts that will be needed to make sure there's no unemployment here. And then we should have, in maybe 4 years, we'll have a good... We'll be able to switch that and really boost our research. Alright. I want to know... Right. I probably didn't want that. 15 plus 15 per month. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll prioritize building food stuff down here. These.
System survey complete.
Even though it's not going to be very good with that habitability, but the habitability will improve. So this is a human, so we'll have to make sure to go for the right one. Cool. And then we should get another one down here.
Research complete.
Alright, hydroponics farms. Fleet number plus 20 is fine. But naval logistics office is better. It means that we can get more out of these. Like, okay, I could build another anchorage after I upgrade, or I can get the same effect by building a naval logistics office, which makes these 2 much better.
Construction complete.
Alright. We'll capture these and then keep pushing. Building a starbase over here. Colony ships take a long time to build, but that's okay. We probably have more influence to play with now to get some research agreements and stuff going, which will help in the long run quite a lot, especially maybe with some stronger AIs that have some better research. Wow, these guys, like if I had spawned here and had all of this space, would have been no question about being able to win. But I got sort of pressed in here. We'll see how we go.
Incoming transmission.
Leapfrogging them at a pretty
Research
decent
complete.
rate, but they're still going ahead quite a bit. I will usually just let people in, but I don't know. One of them might, yeah. So they keep declining it, but there's no reason given here. So maybe I shouldn't keep agreeing to it for those guys. This basic combat roles is a good step towards better fleets. And I always take that, like, no questions asked. %20 more research is just so good. So these are the Avarian. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. So we're expanding planets by 3 right now, right? And then hopefully with some additional migration treaties, we'll be able to get these last 4 as well. It's actually kind of cool that so that research project can get you a arid world. So maybe I'll wait and see. Oh, I think it was declined. I'm catching up though. So
Construction complete.
right. then I'll also go for that. I might capture that system as well. I think this is already, yeah. Then we'll go for that. Maybe for these, do a bit of automation.
Colonization in progress.
Cool. Alright. I only have 3 planets. Yeah, so this is still being built up.
Incoming transmission.
These guys keep asking. Get away. Right, what's this? Fleet power, naval capacity, yes. I will have a good fleet, right?
Colonization in
I should
progress.
take a look at piracy. We seem to be okay, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. This is already at full strength, so I might start another fleet over here. So now I'm going to be looking for naval capacity. Alright. Don't have naval logistics office right now. I can have one more, but am I not up? No. What? I thought I was still upgrading one. Right, I guess I wasn't. So which one do we go for? Usually you want to go for ones above planets. This one will be a good one because in the long run they probably will have some good... Let's see, do I have anyone available? No. Improving relations. Okay, I guess I'll leave it. I'm just gonna go for a short break. I'll be back in just one moment. Let's keep going. Sound is good. Everything is good. Right. Cool. This colony ship is arriving. I think this guy's building up quite a bit. Yeah. Should be building a starbase over here. Then I think the last one that I can capture over here is this one. But I'll wait for this to get constructed. Well, actually, I can capture a little bit more here. Right. So what we'll do with this guy is actually go and assist research on here. This is the tech world. It is close to being actually ready, which is great.
Colonization in progress.
In about a year's time, this will be pushing up this research quite a lot, which will be good. Okay, so we are starting to have some Empire Sprawl problems here, so I'll reprioritize this and make sure that we're doing fine. But I also need I guess it doesn't really matter that the enforcer isn't needed. I need to expand the administrative offices here and get another one of those. Great, there's a migration treaty. Let's see. Oh, that's so good. Oh my god. Oh man. That's really good. Alright, let's get Onet Karak. That migration treaty is probably what's going to win the game. So, MVP. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't get too sort of excited about it, but that's why migration treaties are so good, because they just unlock all these planets for you, right? So I should actually get. Let's see if there are any chances for more migration treaties. Potential as Federation Association status, right?
Construction complete.
These guys might, but let's see. Tropical. What do we have? This desert worlds. Deserts. Desert and arid. So let's see if they can do anything with that. Plus 20% only. Versus plus 60 on desert, plus 20 on arid. No, plus 60. So these guys are going to be better at those planets anyway. So even if I got a migration treaty, it wouldn't help. Already have one here, already have one here, already have one here. These guys won't. Already have one. So these guys are unlikely to. And they have this, they can't help anyway. So I think this is as good as it's going to get in this game for these planets. So I should get maybe a few, 2 more of these colony ships. Can't afford one right now because of alloys. Okay. Pretty big deficit on energy credits right now as well. Help. That should help. Maybe we'll get some help here. And we'll build that mining station.
An alien empire has established communications.
Okay, who's new? These guys?
Colony established.
Desert and arid isn't very good. That's okay. Colony established. Alright, so what problems do I have right now? Sort of energy credits. Not very good energy credits planet though. Have some problems with food. Pretty good food place. I'm not very excited about food places. What else is coming my way? This is a pretty good food place, but also fine here. This is going to be an energy credits place. Planet, which is good. Maybe this is the one that we do food with. Yeah, probably. We have this other world that's rural, where we can prioritize food first. Yeah, and here we can, this can be another rural planet. I would make this like a districts, but not with that kind of habitability. I'm loath to make any of these highly habitable worlds basic resource planets. I should make them. I don't have an alloy planet yet, so this is probably going to be a forge world. Well, let's take a look at what the other planets, the highly habitable. So this one, and press the rock button. So we're fine here as well. Actually, this one's slightly better, so I should probably make this the alloy world. And then this one is actually the strongest in terms of industrial districts. So maybe I should make this the alloy world and have this be another research tech world, and this be a consumer goods world, and then I can take that off Earth. Like Earth doesn't have to be producing that anymore. Or the other place, sorry, the administrative capacity one. Okay. That'll be good to get to. And research speed plus 10% will be good as well. Research station output, let's see, is that good? Not very. Let's see. I prefer to get this research alternatives and then get to this one, and then we'll finish off this one to get the Ascension perk and the fully finished bonus. Alright. How are we doing on... Only one job here. Okay. Can build more districts. I'm gonna get another energy credits here. I can get rid of these. It's not very expensive, so I may as well. Just to unlock the last few building slots, you know. Alright, let's keep going.
Construction complete.
Ooh, this is very good. So now that I get the planetary administration, then I will be able to build these research labs that require the planetary administration. Then we're going to have 8 population that can
Colony
do
established.
like 45 research each, which is like over, I don't know, 100. 8 times 4 is about 32. So it's like almost 320 or something like that. So it's really good. Okay, there's a new colony. This is going to be a rural world because it doesn't have a lot of things on this planet. Like it doesn't have stacks of generator district capacity or any of these. So then the rural world gives you bonuses for agriculture, generator, and mining.
Complete.
Build speed as well as just worker pop output. And then the problems that we are having at the moment here is with food and energy credits. But there's another planet that's quite good on energy credits that will solve that problem. So I'm gonna make this build the food the food districts, the agriculture districts first. All right. Am I not building? Pretty sure that's what I need. Yep. And I have one of these, so I'll grab this one. And I should build, what, 2 more? Alright. Yep. I can't afford the last one right now. That's alright. Right, that guy's finished, so we can grab this. Well, eventually. Alright, and then we can improve our economy here. Just holding down shift and queuing up all of these actions. And then I should look at my science ships again. Get them to do more of these anomalies. Alright, we'll get some anomaly research going here. Anomalies
Colony established.
can often add passing through it. Plus 10% happiness. I want to look at the colony, but I'll keep explaining what anomalies are. So anomalies are a way for you to, like, lots of things can happen. The most common thing is that you just get a little bit more, like the system can add a little bit more research output or a little bit more energy credits or mining station output. So that's pretty good to go for. Right, we have this colony. A little bit of crime on here. Where was this? Just so I remember. Okay. I think this was going to be the consumer goods planet, because this planet over here, yeah, is slightly better at at industrial output. So I'll make this the consumer goods planet. So industrial world, and then we'll take well, we can sell off some of these and then get a little bit of extra just to keep going. But I need to be careful with not just throwing around too much of the
colonization in
minerals.
progress.
Because I need to distribute them evenly across my various planets. I'm so jealous of this. Like, it's nuts. I don't know why they skip this sometimes. Like, there was no additional, maybe they're low on alloys, but there was no additional influence cost from skipping this. Because you would have had to go to this thing first anyway. Like, the cost is twice. What? Can I? No. Thought I could colonize that. Yeah, look at all of those, like, great habitability planets. It's so good. But, you know, whatever. Eventually I'll hopefully be able to get that. Cool. And then I should build one more to colonize that one. Still sad about this. And it's also sad that I can't jump this, but whatever. This would be a huge amount of
An alien
influence
empire
cost.
has established communications.
Alright. I don't think anyone is new here. Maybe I'm missing something though. Let's see. I recognize all of these guys. Yeah. Might have just been like a, I don't know, a first contact event that for some random aliens that are sitting around in the system. Alright, this is done. And now I'm going to want to build sort of 5 of these. I can't. I'm going to build a few. Right. See how that anomaly, that was an anomaly finishing. And it added +3 society research in here, which is great. So we'll keep going with anomalies.
Colonization in progress.
Right. I think the outcome of that earthquake, yeah, is I've only ever had this outcome where you get like a bunch of minerals out of it.
Research complete.
Like it sounds like a bad event, but it's not. Alright, just take that. Pretty straightforward. Sometimes those choices are easy. And in that case they were very easy. Alright. Migration treaties are not as relevant anymore now. Like I think they still boost population growth. But although here it's emigration, so they're leaving, which is unfortunate. But hopefully it's to my other planets. Well, this is really bad. Maybe it's to these new planets though. Yeah, +1. +0.5. Hope it's not outside of my sort of economy, because this population number really powers like all of your other it just improves all of these things, right? So now the name of the game is really to boost this population number. This one is going to end up I think producing some gases, some exotic gases. Alright, no orders. This is weird. I think I built too many. That was a mistake. Oh well. Yeah. After the next one of those events, I'll need to do some research on that. Already colonizing everything here.
Situation log updated.
Where is this one? Okay. This is an asteroid, and if you don't destroy it, it'll hit one of your colonies. It doesn't happen a lot, but yeah, you just have to go for it.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Right. Now we need to research that. Finish this pretty quickly, right? And yes, it's going to mean low stability on one of these planets, wherever that was happening, but that's all right. Don't really care too much. All right, we will. That'll get cleared up soon anyway. Some unemployment here. Why? I'd rather them work on that. Alright. Plenty of jobs. Some unemployment here.
Situation log updated.
Build some of this. And this is the... Yeah, this is the...
Construction complete.
This is the place where we're having to do this, which is fine. So there, we'll build the... So we accidentally here exceeded the... I should have built some city districts here, but whatever. It's happening now. And this colony ship doesn't do anything. I don't know why I built too many. It's a little bit sad, but whatever. Pretty sure there's something already. Yeah, there's something on the way to here. Alright, we will take this. And then keep getting these. And then my economy will be as good as, well, war declaration.
Special project complete.
Alright. I I've never done the exterminate the cave mushrooms. I've always done this, and it produces some exotic gases, which is not bad, but it does take away from the purpose of the planet, but it doesn't matter in the long run. So I'll go
Situation
for it again.
log updated.
Research this as well. Cool. This is just the we're gonna be shooting this asteroid down. Otherwise it hits one of these planets. I can't remember which one. Alright. This is good. So we'll do this. Research this project, research, and then do these anomalies. Cool. Great. So then this can come back to here. Right, we can actually bump up this fleet a little bit.
Colony established.
Alright, I'll take a look at that colony in just a moment. Probably spend 600 or 700, I suppose, on this. Cool. This is a problem.
Colonization in progress.
Where is this one again? Right, this one was going to be the forge well. So, hang on, let's just make sure. Yeah, only have one forge well, which is fine.
Special project complete.
We're trying to. Yeah, this is the end result. Gas plants per 20 pulps gives happiness and it's deduction from the overall pool, but faster growth, which is nice. Energy credits from jobs. But I don't have any other good forge well.
Special project complete.
Might have been a slightly better if I had switched around a couple of things, but well, actually, I was never going to make this a generator district. Well, just it's not worth it for the very well habitable planets, you know. So we'll do that. This point is usually where you're a little bit negative on some of the things because it's like you have a lot of new planets and things are like marginal on a lot of them. But with this population growth, that problem will just solve itself over time. As soon as it's still. Why is it? Oh, it got stopped because of the asteroid in this planet, which is weird, but whatever.
Research complete.
Alright, that's good. Well, we're getting close on there actually. So this strike craft is
Colony established.
Good, going towards new. Okay, this is good. I'm happy that I have a void craft person here. And then the only other thing. Ruling from Earth, plus 15. Well, actually, let me try this trick again. So, didn't work the last time, but maybe if I'll do like a trade for plus 50 per month. I had this work once, and then I had it not work in one other case, so we'll see. Alright, we'll take this with the aim of getting towards this. Right, let's see. 30 days, so 1 month left. We'll see if we get the like the Unity boost.
Incoming transmission.
So there you go. So I didn't actually do anything except add a monthly trade. Like from production, it's actually not that good, but like my production of food. But I still got the economics mandate fulfilled. So that's a way of, I don't know, gaming the system, or I don't know. I'm not going to keep this trade around though. Don't need it. Alright. Low Federation, centralization, medium. I'll wait. I'll be the last person. If somebody else votes no. Alright. It's weird. Why did the pop-up go away? Laws. Oh, I guess it was passed. The succeeded. So it didn't require unanimous. Okay. So it didn't really matter what I voted, right? Just fine. Let's take a look at how we're doing. There's still about 200 ahead. It's going to be hard to catch up.
Construction complete.
My research has just skyrocketed by quite a bit, which is going to help a lot. And then I've just colonized a number of new planets, and the AI is really bad
Colonization in progress.
at building up planets. So, like, they have administrative worlds where they have no bureaucratic centers. What's the point? Speaking of, I need to build some more here. This effect slows down my research, so you can see technology cost plus 1%, which is not great. It's not too bad yet, but it's, you know, it's slowing down my research. So I should resolve those kinds of problems. Still don't have a mining world, but mining worlds tends to be the last thing that you go for, because you get really good minerals output from creating mining things around the place, like this source here. I should capture this.
Research complete.
Right, Naval Logistics Office is good. I'm gonna go for that. Right. Alright, let's take a look at science ships and see if any of them aren't doing. So I can build some more stuff here, which is nice. And then, what are you doing? Assisting research. Cool. I will research anomalies. This is building stations, and I'll build a research station here to boost that research income a little bit. Like 1,000. I can almost not get out now. But look at how lucky these guys are. Like, they have so much space to their own. Yep. Doesn't even look like there's a connection out here. So these guys have guaranteed themselves this over here as well. It's nuts. This might still be within reach, but no. Okay. Fleet contribution to medium. I'll see. I'm not gonna be the deciding vote on this. Okay.
Incoming transmission.
I should actually see if I want to do some of this. So we are already better at research than these guys are, but I'll still go for it. I'll get a little bit out of it. And then
Research complete.
I should take up more of those. It's only going to make a small contribution, but that's okay. Research alternatives are very good. So the reason that research alternatives are good is because basically research, even if you compare to more research speed, I would usually take more options, right? Because research speed, okay, you might sort of get technologies 5% faster, but maybe half or maybe even less of the overall technologies in the game really make a difference for you. So it's usually better to be able to pick the technologies that really
Colony
matter
established.
versus doing irrelevant technologies, researching irrelevant technologies faster. I think that's fine, the migration one. Alright, so this is going to be a rural world, and I have problems with energy credits. Actually, I'll make this a generator world for now. Immigration is nice.
Research complete.
Alright, starting to dip down on this, but that's alright. Solve this problem. Alright, destroyers are nice. Well, getting to the point where I have the option for destroyers is nice, I should say. Right now I'm not going to build more fleet because it costs energy credits. So I'll wait for this energy credits problem to be solved, and then we can build more fleets. So this is a pretty decent, like sort of getting 10 planets is pretty decent. I can probably out-economize the AI on this. We'll see. I don't do stupid things like building gene clinics and stuff. So we're closing the gap. We're only 130 behind them now. And it's only going to get better now. It's probably these guys here that are strongest. So we have equivalent research, but they have a much better fleet. Equivalent on these guys, but that's not, you know, that's AI bonuses.
Construction complete.
Equivalent on all of that. They got so lucky here. It's nuts. Right, let's see. We want this. We finished doing that. And now there's not much to do with the construction ships, right? Like, we can do this and then maybe build this, but not much else left. We can still build another starbase capacity, which I should do because I'm actually pushing my naval capacity at the moment. So where do I want that? Capture a little bit of trade value here. Capture more here, but not that excited about it because I don't want these clerks.
Construction complete.
Wow, that's so much immigration. That sucks. I should maybe break some of those treaties to stop it. Alright. I wonder if there's a way to know where they're going. Can send migrants to the following planets.
Colony established.
Over level of immigration. Current planet with immigration will have faster pop growth, but immigration is shallow, but will have its own pop growth speed reduced. So free jobs, high stability, free housing versus immigration push.
Research complete.
Oh, so it's newly founded colonies that's doing it. But in the long run, this should be pretty good. They've become outwardly xenophobic. Alright. Planetary build speed is good. Koivan is better though, I think. This gets us better ships. Alright. We'll just ignore this part of the screen for now, it'll solve itself. No, this is a colony which I haven't done anything with. This is definitely going to be a generator world, and then I'll get them a generator district. Let's see if we can fix that problem. These problems from Earth. Alright, actually we can...
Situation log updated.
So that'll be nice. That should solve, maybe help solve that problem. We'll see.
Research
Little bit.
complete.
Alright. This would be good to help resolve that problem. I'll probably go for it. Right, I have to finish the stream soon until tomorrow, which is sad. Alright, let's see. We're doing fine here, but still need to keep that up. Doing fine here. Could do with some more of those, but one job. Let's see. Clerk. Who cares about clerks? Ah, because I'm building a tech world here. That's why. Rural world. Doing farming output. Doesn't produce very much. Still have some potential. So we'll get another farm going here. One job. Pretty close to the limit, but I don't have very much minerals left. I need to be careful right now with
Research
this.
complete.
That's nice that that went to positive. Need to look at the base worlds, generator worlds. Right, we'll add something here. Wow. I have to leave that for now. Alright, research alternatives. +1. Nice. Survey speed I don't care about anymore. UV laser will be good. That'll improve our ships. Crystal mines is good to get ahead of a little bit. But mining station output is gonna solve this problem here. Very well, help solve it. It'll give me +7 here and boost this as well, so I'll probably go for this. Although iron thrusters are quite good as well, but I'll go for this because it addresses some problems that exist in the Empire right now. Alright, this will also help quite a lot. I will add 100 so that I can do this. Build the mining stations. Because it's quite good overall here. Alright. I still didn't decide where to build the... I should maybe put it here because it's along an existing trade route. And this is actually trade value that will stay around. So I'll upgrade this one here. And then let's see. Shipyard, anchorages. This is only a starbase, so I can get some more going here. I'm not gonna worry about this. And then here I will take some naval logistics officers. So these naval logistics officers just boost your anchorages by, instead of being naval capacity +4, they go to +6, which is good. So we're building some anchorages here. Probably another one. But I can't build the naval logistics officers right now because you need at least an anchorage. So anyway. Right, we've got a little bit more minerals to do something with. Let's see if there are any places with 0 jobs. Yes. We'll need to build this. I'll wait until the month ticks over and get this going so that we don't get any unemployment here. Alright, this is improving, although that's getting worse. Oh, it probably ticked over because I built something here. Might just go for 100, just get this going. Don't feel like waiting. A little bit impatient. What was the 10 jobs? Oh, this is... But these jobs I don't care about.
Complete.
Clerk jobs. They don't help. It's good that this empire population is going up. That's what needs to keep going up. And if this gets high enough, then we'll have no problems. Railguns are nice. I should look at my fleet. Corvette hull points I'm going to go for because it's rare. Alright. Ship designer. I've disabled auto upgrading, so that's why. But these are still fine. Blue laser, but I should split this and actually go for maybe more weapon slots. I'd rather be aggressive than defensive. These are going to have really good evasion eventually.
Construction complete.
What's this one? I forget what this one is. G. Oh, they are missiles. Okay.
Construction complete.
Nuclear missiles. Wow. I've never played with missiles that much. I should try them out.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Right, I'll go for the interceptors. And then, oops. Alright, we'll do it, given that I've... Alright, this is really good. It helps. All of my problems will go away if this number keeps coming up. Like, I wasn't even paying attention and this food problem was resolved, right? So it's... That's... envoy, whatever. We'll split these between lasers and color guns. The reason you don't want to go for only one of these is because you can see that the lasers are worse against shields but better against armor, whereas this is better against shields and worse against armor. So if you only have one, then you have a hard time against, say, fleets that have a lot of one thing versus another. Like if you're facing someone that has a lot of shields and then you only have lasers, then you're gonna have a really hard time. This evasion is really good and the fire rate is nice as well, but the evasion, this needs to get to 90% evasion, basically. Afterburners, I don't think I need reactor boosters, so I'll go for that, which boosts the evasion a little bit as well. And then we'll have a mix of shield and armor. Again here, this is sort of balanced, right? So let's say that you're going up against an AI that has tech, or that only does lasers, then you probably want to go for shields, but you don't know that. So you sort of balance it out, right? Alright, this is probably going to be pretty expensive, but that's okay.
Research complete.
Cool. I've just finished it, and then, but it's my fault for doing it. Alright, this is nice.
Transmission.
We can get some edicts going. This is a nice edict to have. So I'm gonna go for this. It solves the problem here as well. Research agreement, yes, that'll be good. I should look for more of those. Right, I need to finish up. Let's see, can I go for a research agreement?
Construction complete.
Very low benefits there. Already have one here. Okay, they don't want to. They're not ready to yet, but they would get more out of it. Unlikely to. Let's see. Alright, this would be nice. We'll take it. Alright, but you'll see my influence dipping. You can see research agreements, migration pacts, and all sorts of things just dipping that down. And we have pretty good research now, but anyway, we have a colony here. Let's decide what to do with this colony, and then we'll finish up. This is not that habitable. I think that I'm going to make this a mining well to keep boosting this. Okay, cool. We'll have to leave it there for today. Sorry. And I'll be back tomorrow. I shouldn't apologize. Anyway, talk soon. Bye.